Yes, welcome to the stream.
Everyone, welcome to the stream.
That's Wade. He's answering questions for me today. And then we have AK Brandt is going to be the cook, the chef, or the sous chef. I guess I'm probably the chef. That's me. I'm the chef. And then we have Alexa and Sue. We're masked up because these are different households, and so we're being careful about it. But here we go. So today we're making takoyaki, which is a Osaka, Japan. I don't know. I've never been to Japan. Brant, you've been to Japan. Did you ever have takoyaki?
No.
Okay,
It's
well
the stuff you made.
Okay, so we'll go through the ingredients today. So this is the takoyaki flour. Thank you, Jamie Elephant. So this is the flour that we use. They have this at Super Bear.
They have it there.
Yeah, and we got some.
We bought all.
But we're going to go through the ingredients today. So first of all, we made a batter. And this batter here is what Brant's whipping up right now. And then we're gonna pour that batter into this spot. I don't know what we call it, but it's the pan. So fire that thing up, Brant. Let's get that thing hot. We want to get that thing super hot. This is like a wok. The same thing that we use for a wok. We want it to get super hot, and then maybe power it down. Put some oil on there. I like to use my hands. I'm sorry, but we put some oil in there, and then and just when it starts to smoke is when we shut it down and we start adding our ingredients. Now takoyaki is a pretty interesting food dish, and I don't even know where I got this idea. Like, I can't remember. I was thinking about it all day. Like, where the hell did I learn about this? But I don't know. So, must have seen it on a show or something like that. And so Brant's putting this little bit, and this is peanut oil. I know you guys are all saying, why don't you use olive oil? It's so much healthier. And yes, you're right. You're right. It should be healthier. But peanut oil has a much higher... you can get a lot hotter than olive oil. So that's why we're doing that. So anyway, so that's why we're doing that today. So Brant's getting this all oiled up. And at a certain point, when it starts to get super hot, Brant, is the flame on there? Because I don't see the flame on there.
Yes, huh?
Jamie also said yes, making me hungry.
I really don't see the flame on there. Turn it on.
Put your hand on there.
I don't think it's on. I'm pretty sure it's not working.
It's on. Put your hand here.
I know it's hot, but the
It's the sunlight.
okay, well,
We're going hot. You can see it boiling.
Get tons of light.
there we go. Okay, so
90.
apparently it's working. I was afraid it wasn't. And this indoor burner does not like outdoors, so that's why I was a little bit scared. So Brant's whipping up this takoyaki flour that we have here. And this is it. Yeah, that's not what we want, but that's fine. So it's this. This is takoyaki flour. Thank you, Super Bear. I'll just drop that right on the floor there. No laughing. Brant's getting that ready to go. And
Snorting either.
no snorting. That's right. But we have a lot of ingredients here. We've,
It's hot. Should I go for it?
yeah, I think you should go for it. You might want to turn it down because I turned it way up because I didn't see it going. But this is what we're working with today. Is these guys, these little baby octopus that we got from Super Bear. And I want to give a shout out to Super Bear. They hired me when I was 14 years old. That was my first job. Was working at Super Bear. And I bagged groceries and took them out, and I worked there for a couple more years up to the spot where I was, being the checker guy, and like I wasn't bagging the groceries anymore. I was just bringing stuff up, and then
Smoking.
yeah, that's too hot. Then turn it off. Yeah, turn it off. Let it cool down just a bit. Now turn it back on, but turn it on to low. You know what I'm saying? Like turn it up, turn it back on, right? Because it's off. Yeah, there you go. Now turn it on low. Now we're going to go for our batter. So go ahead, put that batter in there.
How much?
Just, go ahead and cut it. You want this thing to look like a wall. That's perfect. That's probably good enough right there. Good. And just kind of make sure that perfectly goes in each little cup. You could show it around, or, you want each cup to be full. And we're going to work on this as each one of these things get a little more full. And, it looks messy now, but it's going to turn into a perfect ball. Just let me go and we'll figure it out. So at this point, I want you to just, you should probably just let this thing go a little bit. And then there you go. And Brant knows what to do. We've done this before, he and I. And he's really dressed up today for this, great, I guess it's Irish Day or whatever. And,
Dad, you want to read some comments?
no, I see them. So thank you, though. But just let me know if there's some question. I want to know about questions. Had a couple of questions about this. Got some friends coming over.
Stuff in here immediately.
Well, if it's too hot, then you want to turn the heat down. So if it's going up too much, turn the heat down a little bit.
It's already on low.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. But we want it to be like waffle batter, and then there we go. So now we're going with the corn, little bit. This is actually kind of tricky to make, but it's actually really fun. That's why I picked it for today. Yeah, so Brant's doing a great job. And we got some octopus, and I showed you the octopus. And I really like animals that start with O, I just realized. So I really like octopus. I think they're cool. I don't like to eat them, but they're delicious. But they're really, really fun animals. Like it's almost like they have some intelligence going on. Oh, he's got some shrimp going in there. That's pretty cool. I like owls. Owls are probably my favorite animal. I just like them because they just kind of think about what's going on, and I just really like that, thoughtful action. Oh, that's some pickled ginger that he's got going in there, and he dyed that red, and just so it would stick out a little bit more. And then, I don't know what he's going to do next. He's got lots of stuff to check from, and I should have probably said this before, but I didn't. But, we are. So that's bacon. Holy crap. We have never had bacon in takoyaki before. Now he's turning the balls. That's a big deal. So we're watching this here. And all these little waffles are little dumplings that he's going to switch and turn in. No, that's nice. I'm just going to let him do what he's doing because he's doing this right. This is how takoyaki works. It's kind of crazy. Nice job. Yeah, so what did I say? I like owls, I like octopus, and I like orcas. And orcas are awesome. Like, don't ever mess with an orca because I'll be upset because I really think they're cool. But I was thinking about all the animals that start with O, and I think ostriches. Like, I've never met an ostrich before. So I don't know if they're cool or not. They're probably pretty cool, but whatever. They're not one of my favorite ones. So, how's the...
More heat.
Turn the flame back on, man. It must have gone out because we're outside and sometimes it blows it out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You are not cooking with heat right now. So, we're going to do this action here.
Did it run out?
Now you have heat going on. We have a full tank of butane in there. And apparently everyone in Juneau is buying butane right now because I went today and I couldn't find any more butane. But we're good. We've got 2 full canisters. So it's on super high right now, so be careful.
Turn it down.
Turn it down. There you go.
It's too hot.
Yeah. So anyway, so got a little bit of a live audience here. Put your mask on, Sue. These ladies over here. You got crab?
Oh,
Well, we're not going to shell that for this, but thank you. That's great. And these guys over here, these are my sons, Wade and Oli. What's up, Oli? Yeah, okay. So we're going to keep on going here. Keep on keeping on. How's those balls turning out there, Brant?
Good balls.
Yeah, they're coming out good. And we're going to keep the ball jokes down to nothing. But it makes me think about, we're trying to figure out the light here. Let me talk about the ingredients we got going on here. So, like I said earlier, these are the baby octopus, and I got these baby octopus. Hopefully you can see that. And that's baby octopus I got from Super Bear. They have them from time to time, and if they do, I buy them because I like to use this. Next we have, these are green onions, and we've chopped these pretty nice and thin as much as we can. This is Brant Oliphant, and he's going to always throw a curveball in here, and so this is bacon. I have never had, oh man, that's starting to smell really good, Brant. Good job. I've never had bacon in my stuff before, but this sounds pretty good, and I'm willing to go for it. This is what we forgot at the last minute, but I had some. It's corn. They usually put some corn in the takoyaki. This is, I think I talked about this. This is ginger. This is pickled ginger. Usually your pickled ginger comes in a really like light pink flavor or color or whatever, but I put some food coloring in this. Don't tell anyone, but I did. And I put food color in this just to, make it look cooler. And then here's our big pile of, well, we have a really big octopus in here and some small octopus like the one I just showed you. And there's actually even some squid in there. And I have a video of how to clean a squid. Because you can buy squid at Super Bear and make calamari or make some sort of whatever pasta you want, Italian style. And but you have to clean it. And so it's actually kind of tricky to clean. So it's actually a lesson. So I'll put that on there later. And then these are some Fred Meyer, because Super Bear didn't have them, and I'm going to guess, I'm going to hope it's Petersburg shrimp. They always call them Petersburg shrimp because they're really small. And I just remember my days in Petersburg and chilling with little small shrimp there. So anyway, so that's what we're going with right now. Now let's see what Brant's doing here. He's really got it going on. See how he's rolling that? He's not using chopsticks. They're too big. You have to use little ones. So we got skewers, like these little skewers right here. That's what we're using, and that's what Brant's doing. And see, he's just turning them. And pretty soon, this big old mess that you had on there is going to turn into balls. And that's how we make balls. Now, Kurt Stage Harvey, he picked on this really quick. Like, he did this, like, fast. Like, I taught him one time. I'm like, Kurt, check this out. And then pretty soon he was like the big ball producer that we had. And man, the guy can cook some good octopus takoyaki. Do we have any other questions there, Wade? Scroll up. Let's see if we have any questions. Does anyone have any questions? Oh. Well, what are we going to finish this with? Well, there's some stuff we're going to finish this with. And this is like kind of like Japanese Asian mayonnaise. And we're going to put some of that on there. And then we have, first, we have this other, I don't even know what this is. This is like a teriyaki sauce, but it says takoyaki sauce, which is what we're making. So obviously we want takoyaki sauce on there because this is takoyaki. So why wouldn't we put takoyaki sauce? And we'll show you how to dress that up and make it good. And then finally, bonito flakes. I think I've talked about this in another video before, where we just had these, says rice seasoning, and it's for rice, but we had like these little piece of fish flakes, and I think I did one of these numbers on there, and that's what the bonito does. The bonito fish flakes, when they get on there, they actually move. So if you like eating food that makes you think that, Okay, yeah, sorry. Sorry for the profanity there. I just got really scared because I want this to go well. Yeah, so if you really like food that like moves, like I really wanted to have the dancing squid someday. Does traditional Jennifer Taylor up in Soldotna, Alaska, great place. I love it up there. Does traditional takoyaki always have octopus or any meat? You know what? It could have any meat. You don't have to even have meat. You can have vegetarian octopus. Look at these balls coming along here. It's up to you. And we're just doing it the way, I mean, traditional yaki. If your question is traditional, I would say octopus. But if you just want to have full-on takoyaki, but you don't like to eat meat or you don't want to kill octopus, I always feel bad eating octopus because I love them so much. They're so cool. Do whatever you want, and just put put your veggies in there. Put corn and your pickled ginger and your bacon. I guess this bacon's not really something like that, but do that. Do what you want. Hey, Scott Carson, I heard it's your birthday today, man. Happy birthday. Good for you. Brant, how we doing? Hey, yo, look at me.
He's busy, man. He's working hard.
He's the sous chef. I think I'm probably the chef because I'm telling him what to do. But what kind of pan is that? So Alexa got me this cooker, and I'm wondering if that's why I can't find any more butane, because people are buying these cookers now that I've said that they're great. But it's called Iwatani, and then there's I don't know, this thing just cooks it good. I don't know what you call it. It's a takoyaki ball maker. I don't know. So anyway, yeah. So he's just rolling these things around here, and to answer the initial question, of course I get sidetracked all the time because that's the way I am. You don't have to put meat in there. You don't have to put fish in there. You could put nothing in there. You can do whatever you want. And so there we go. So just working on this, just getting it all kind of melded into one. Keep going.
What are the balls doing? Like, are they getting ready to eat yet?
What drink
I
do
think-
you pair your balls with?
Huh?
What drink do you pair your balls with?
Well, lots of ball questions coming in from the peanut gallery here. And I'm trying to keep that to a minimum because I'm trying to keep it clean. And, I mean, obviously I'd laugh, but I'm just trying to,
Like, you can make a ball dish.
But what drink do I pair my balls with? Well, I think it's today. It's we're going for the Brant bought it. I don't know.
Konnichiwa.
What is it?
Sapporo.
Sapporo.
Yeah, no Sapporo.
Yeah, Sapporo. And Brant last year he went on a ski trip with his buds to where'd you guys go, Brant? Talk about that a little bit.
We went to Hokkaido.
You went to Hokkaido, and how was the skiing?
Hokkaido. It was really quite fabulous.
Who'd you go with?
Just some friends I know. 4 of us.
Yeah, 4 of you
Okay.
secret agents that are
4 secret agents.
4 secret agents that are good
Most of
skiers.
them are watching. We never found these balls there, though.
Okay, well, what's the funny part is I had I bought
I think it's a big city thing.
this table today specifically for this video, and I went to home. No, I didn't go to home. What's the other place called? That's
Sportsman's Warehouse.
Sportsman's Warehouse. Thank you very much. So I went to Sportsman's Warehouse, and I bought some mesquite because I was gonna Traeger. I have a Traeger, and I was gonna make some couple of chickens on Sunday, and I'm not gonna broadcast that or whatever. That's just regular old stuff. But so I was gonna buy that, but I was also buying this table that I bought. And she goes, "Oh, what are you cooking?" Referring to my mesquite. And I was like, "Oh, chickens, but I'm making takoyaki for a video that I'm doing." And she's like, "Oh my, OMG, you're making takoyaki?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." And she's like, "Can you bring me some or something?" And I'm like, "Are you serious?" Like, sure. And she was like, "Yes, I lived in Guam and I lived in Hawaii, and then I moved back to Guam and then moved here, and I've never been able to find takoyaki since I left Guam." And I'm like, "Oh, well, sure." So I told her I'd bring her some takoyaki tomorrow. We're looking like we're about done there, eh?
Yeah.
So let's get one of these Gifford boys. We have several. Wade Gifford, I would Are your hands clean?
No.
Put some gloves on. Okay. We're gonna put the gloves on you because we want to be clean about this, and we're not gonna mess around. And then see those bowls over there on there?
Yes.
Get a bowl, and we're gonna finish this thing up. Okay, so I would say probably take one of your sticks there. The sticks are over there, and put 3 balls on a stick.
Different flavors.
Yes, that would be great. 3 ball.
Bacon,
It's chef's choice. So,
bacon, octopusy.
yep, there you go. Keep it clean, and but slide them close together. Towards the end, towards the sharp end. There you go. Oh, perfect. That's what we want to look for. And then you're going to take that and put that in that bowl right there. Now,
Give me 3 bowls.
okay, well, we'll set this up. Yeah, we're going to do this right.
Or 5 bowls.
Well,
Whatever.
let's just go with 1 first so we can figure this out. I'm going to turn this thing off here in a second because I don't want to bore people to death. And those of you that have been watching me, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I've had a really good time lately making my little live videos. I think they're fun. It used to scare the crap out of me, but it doesn't really scare me that much anymore.
Hey, set those bowls up.
Yeah, set them out. So we're going to do this just like a street food vendor would do. Sort of. Only they don't have some kid running around.
Mm.
Oh, they probably do. Yeah, you never know. Who knows? But these are pretty fun little treats. These are tasty treats, as I like to call them. It smells like bacon. Man, you must have used a lot of bacon. It's smelling like bacon out here. So, if anyone wants some of this, we have a lot. I'm at 4042 Deborah Drive. I'll be out here until, what time is it now?
6:23.
I'll be out here till 7:23 making balls. So if you want to show up, send me a text.
Show us what you brought.
Oh yeah, show the top one.
Well, that's what we're going to do. But I'm just saying, like, if you want some, I know a couple of people have said, hey, I want some of that. So next thing we're going to do is the Q pie mayonnaise right there. Wade?
Done.
Okay, like that. Just really short stream. Not a big wad. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Nice. Yeah, so do that. There's a bunch of people on Deborah Drive that have been watching these videos, and that's where I live. So you know where I'm at. Yeah, so that's next. So thank you, Alexa. Next is the takoyaki sauce. And it's in a bag, but you can take it out of the bag. I just wanted to do that so people knew what the ingredients I'm using is. So pull it out. There you go. Get rid of that bag. We'll just throw that over there. And the same thing, man. But try to do it in like a different direction. So if one goes like this, the other one, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it makes an X.
Oh, that was a lot.
Well, that's why you want to like hold it high. You know what I'm saying? Hold it high and down. Yeah, well, you'll figure it out, man. Just down, straight down, whatever. Do the best you can. Brant's got another set going here. This is the takoyaki stand. Now, you all that are watching this are just about learning my retirement job, which is now probably going to go away, because I was going to do this at Marine Park someday and, sit around and make these all day. This is my big idea. But unfortunately, I'm not ever motivated enough to do stuff like this and like make it work. So this is it. Let's get the dog out of here. How about that? Okay, so keep going, Wade. We need your help.
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to get some of those green onions. Just a little tiny bit on each one. There we go. Very good. Very good. Just, 4 or 5, so it sticks on the top is what we really want. Want to make it look good, French and stuff. And then for the final thing, we want this one right here. And, you know, sprinkle it on, man. And let's see it. Maybe it'll make some moves and stuff. If it's hot enough, is it doing it? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really see it moving. But it's got the potential to move. You never know. Like, it might move. Who knows? So, set a good plate up that you would be proud to give to someone, Wade. And then bring it to the camera, and then that's going to be the end of the show. If you haven't heard, Byron Malott died today. And I just appreciate all his public service that he's given us over the years. And so to his family, I know some of his family, and I just want to say that my condolences, and thank you, Byron, for everything you've done for the state of Alaska. That's it. We're going to go away here in a second as soon as Wade gives us a good plate. Wade's still working.
I'm still working.
Brant's still working. We've got lots more. John Kreiderman has talked about, like, hey, are you going to make me stand on the corner? And I sent him a text a little bit ago. Said, hey, come let your kids jump on our trampoline. But apparently his kids have a trampoline, so it's not the big deal. That looks beautiful, man. Very nice. All right, good. So here we go. We're done.